First thing we're going to want to do is create a new document. I'm going to go ahead and change this to inches. Make sure facing pages is turned off. Then we're going to click this box here so we can unlink these margins. And we're going to change this top margin to 1.5 inches. And now we're ready to click create. Let's go ahead and click on the top layout button. Click where it says go to page. And with this drop down menu, go ahead and click on the A parent page. Now create a text box on the very top of the document. Go ahead and type out January. Highlight the text, and over on the right side of the screen, you can change the font and font size to anything you like. Make sure January is centered and then right click and select text frame options. Make sure under vertical justification, a line is changed to center, and now click OK. I'm just going to center this a little bit better, and now that I like where it's at, it's time to create a paragraph style. Let's call this one months, then click OK. Let's create another text box. I'm going to write Sunday, and then I'm going to resize this really quick. Now let's create another paragraph style. For this one, let's call it days of the week, based on months. I'm just going to make sure it's centered here, and I'm going to go ahead and change the font too. Alright, everything looks good, so let's click OK. Now we're going to create one more text box. Let's type 1, and let's create a new paragraph style. Let's call this one number days, based on days of the week. Go to bullets and numbering. Change the list type to numbers, and this part is optional, but you can also delete these last 3 characters. I'm also going to position my numbers to the right, and now let's click OK. Now that we've finished creating our paragraph styles, we can delete these 2 text boxes. Alright, now we're ready to start making our 2024 calendar. Let's create a new text box inside our red margins here, and then we're going to want to go to the top menu, click on Table. For Insert Table, use these settings here. Alright, so we're going to highlight the first row, and on the right side of the screen, make sure Add Least is selected, and go ahead and increase the size a bit. And once you like how that looks, you can move on to the rest of the table, and go ahead and resize till it fits a little better in these margins here. Next thing we're going to want to do is go to the top where it says Windows, click on Styles, and then Cell Styles. Now let's rename this to Number Days, and change the paragraph style to Number Days. Click OK. And here I'm just positioning where exactly I want my number days and days of the week to be. Now we're going to create another cell style. We're going to do the exact same thing we did previously, but this time we're going to change the cell style and paragraph style to days of the week. And I'm just going to center mine really quickly. And now click OK. Now we're ready to type out our days of the week. I'm going to start mine with Sunday and have it end on a Saturday. Find Layout, go to Page, and go to page 1. Go to Layout again, and this time click on Pages. Going to enter 11. That way we end up with a total of 12 pages. Hold down the Control button on your keyboard and click on each of the pages so you see it highlighted in blue. Right click and select Override All Parent Page Items. I purposely did not highlight the last page. As you can see, all the pages are editable, but this last page refuses to be edited, so that's why we have to make sure to select Override All Parent Page Items. Let's head back to page 1, and now we can start adding all the number days to our monthly calendar. You can do this by simply hitting the space bar, and it will add the number automatically. We do have an extra row, so in this case we would highlight all the rows, and then under Table Dimensions, decrease the number of rows from 6 to 5. And then to make it all fit better, just increase the size a bit. Here we're doing the exact same thing we just did, decreasing the number of rows and increasing the row size within the table margins. Also, you can add your own holidays by simply adding a text box and placing it on these specific days that you want. Now we're ready to export this document into a PDF. For this step, we'll go to File, click Export, choose the folder you'd like to save this document under, and I'm going to rename mine 2024 Calendar. Then click Save. A new window should pop up. Don't worry about changing any settings, just click the Export button. And there you have it. Our 2024 calendar is now ready for printing. Here's how my 2024 calendar turned out. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see y'all in the next video.